All right, hello everyone, and peace of Christ, all of you. I hope my voice coming good and clear, and please invite your friends if you care for this topic. As you see in front of us, this is NASA website, and they are reporting about a climate change and how climate change is changing everything. Now, we cannot say that NASA is lying. Obviously, there's a climate change, but the story is, I believe, is not what really they try to scare us with it. You know, uh, there's many people they support the climate change for many reasons. Number one is an agenda, which means they use a fact for something else. There's many organizations, they collect hundreds of millions of donations to fight climate change. But can you really fight such a thing if it exists? Uh, I believe it exists, but I believe this is normal. All the climate change, all the carbon they are talking about is exist in this earth, or let us say caused by cars and manufacturers. The volcano of the Philippines, if it's explode, is going to cause more than all the what we have in a few days. One volcano can really generate more than millions of cars for years. So what we have in the earth is in the earth already. I mean, nobody is generating anything. It is in the earth. The carbon we have, it is in the earth. And the earth always adjusts itself. This is a system is created in a certain way to survive and to live. So climate change, I believe it's something normal to happen. Something, uh, you, burning and etc. Uh, it might cause damage for, like, let us say, health, because it's not healthy to have smoke in the air. It might cause like even increase the heat of the atmosphere. But I believe at the end of the day, this is something normal happen. It happen always, and it goes backward, forward, which means what is a global warming today. Maybe centuries from now, they will start talking about ice age. Actually, I saw an article about a few months ago talking about the Earth is going to hit an ice age. So, one scientist groups are saying we are facing a meltdown for the ice, and the ice is disappearing, and other uh, scientists they are saying that the Earth is going to face an ice age. So which one of them is telling the truth? You see, what it's called today science is just a study of a pattern of change, but doesn't mean this will be a science. As an example, if you want to study the age of the Earth, what they do, or let us say how old the sea. So they study how much salt come to the sea every year, and then we can calculate how much salt percentage is in the sea, and then we can calculate through how many years this salt came to the sea and how we have this happen. But this is a false study, because salt coming to the sea, nobody can measure it, it's impossible. And what come in a year, it doesn't mean it's going to come every year, because rain can be different, flood can be different, many things change. This is not a faucet where the water drop randomly in the same speed forever. So their study is really not too much of science. It is just a study of pattern. And the pattern is based on what you know, not based on what happened. So if you see in front of you, they are calculating for you years, like how the increase happening and how the movement happening through years. But who said that Earth is going to be affected by years? If this is Earth, this is old, very old planet, and what you are calculating is what you see right now. Same for those who they are saying that the Earth is going to face ice age. The same reasoning the people they speak about the global warming is the same reasoning used for the ice age theory, which is crazy. I mean, which one of you is true? They are the opposite, but they are using the same method, they are using the same reasoning, and both of them, they are speaking about the same thing. Sorry. So obviously what they are coming to us with is false. Actually, I discovered the reason for global warming because I see a Muslim in the chat room. And I don't want to talk about it because then the Muslim, they will say the first one who discovered the reason for global warming is the Prophet Muhammad. Actually, I'm going to change the name of my video and say the first one who discovered global warming is the Prophet Muhammad. As an example, Prophet Muhammad, he said, each time a Muslim he pray, shaitan he do fart. And we knew what farting is contained. Farting is contain a gas which is cause a global warming. So Prophet Muhammad, he is the first one to discover the reason for global warming. This is shaitan. How many Muslims we are in the earth? And the Muslim, they are saying we are increasing number. So every time a Muslim he say Allahu Akbar, shaitan he fart. So that's mean Prophet Muhammad he discover, he predict the global warming will increase because more Muslims will happen and more farting will happen, because the more you say Allahu Akbar, more farting happen, which is very scientifically accurate, you know. And actually, if you put the fuse in the anus of shaitan to measure how much farting he is producing, and only Allah knows how much. I mean, Allah, he is the one who have the meter to tell us how much, right? So but what we see in front of us here, that we have the Muslims theory, which is very scientific. It is shaitan farting, which is coming from Prophet Muhammad and his God Allah himself. There is no way it can be mistaken. I mean, you know Allah, how good he is. Or you know, NASA, or the Russian team who came, the scientists, I saw this is a Russian article, that ice age is going to hit the earth maybe in 15 or 20 years. So everyone is giving us the opposite of what, you know, from each other. But I think the most convincing side of the story is the farting story. You see, the shaitan he fart, nobody can hear it except Prophet Muhammad, because the Prophet Muhammad he have a special ears. His ears is very big, the same as the ears of Allah. So they are sensitive. Actually, Muhammad he have a special sensor for farting. So a human being cannot really hear the shaitan farting, but Prophet Muhammad, because of his you know, very sensitive for farting, actually his ears is designed for farting censoring. I heard that there's a new technology in Japan. It's called Muhammad FRT, you know, like FRT, like short from fart. Muhammad FRT. It's a technology to discover global warming caused by the farting of the cows, because cows, they, you know, produce a lot of fart. So, you know, let us say, you know, we have to agree with the Prophet Muhammad that shaitan farting is a mere reason, and maybe we should stop growing cows too, you know, because cows, they fart a lot. But I don't know why Muhammad did not mention the cow, but he mentioned shaitan. But I'm thinking how we can stop global warming. Look what the Prophet Muhammad is saying. Please show respect. He's a scientist. Each time you call for the prayer, so we should ban the call for the prayer. If we ban the call for the prayer, shaitan will not fart. And that will reduce the global warming issue. Actually, we might hit ice age right away, because obviously shaitan fart is destroying the earth. Okay, we have 1.4 or 2 billion Muslims. The Muslims, they say 6 and 7. You know, the next 2 weeks from now, they will say we are 2 billion. Just wait. And if every one of say Allahu Akbar, shaitan he fart. Oops, I should not say that because shaitan is farting now. I just put my share now in global warming. I should not say that. I will remember not to say this word again. So each time you say shaitan he fart. So if we make a law by United Nations to forbid any Muslim from saying that sentence, we will reduce in a dramatic way the number of farting around the earth. Shaitan will not fart no more, because you see, shaitan, he don't fart from like getting cold or, you know, no, or eating beans. No, he fart only when the Muslims call for the prayer. So now we have the reasoning, so we can find a solution. You know, the solution will come with the correct you know, answer. So forget about NASA, you know, NASA, FASA. Remember what Muhammad said, and the problem is solved. Now going back serious, you see, More flooding. I mean, hold on. Isn't those scientists, they say to us that the earth wants to flood all of it? They approve, like, see, we have in the Bible that the whole earth was flooded. The scientists, they agree that the whole earth is flooded. Does that mean there was a global warming at that time? And there was cars? Now, for us as Christians, we have a story behind it. For them as scientists, what they have? The whole earth was covered by water. But there was no cars. There's no, Shaitan was not farting because Adam is not on the earth yet. Supposedly. According to their, they are talking about millions of years. So, all those studies, which is supposedly scientific, I say, they are scientific somehow because it's like science is a practice of pattern of a study, but doesn't mean it's accurate. Like right now, USA is hit by a huge snowstorm, but we have a global warming, and it's really, really cold. Some places they have 12 foot, 15 foot of snow. If you go to Canada, it's getting crazy. So the global warming, I don't see any really global warming, but it might be a climate change in the location in the earth. As an example, according to the scientists themselves, that Arabia once there used to be an ocean, and desert used to be in different location, which means there's areas now which is very green, and now they are turned to be desert, and vice versa. So look like the earth have its own balance, it balance itself, and the global warming is a repeated pattern in the earth long before cars exist. You know what I mean? So I believe that this is not a much accurate reasoning. And they need to answer the scientists who say that we are not facing global warming, we are going to face an age of ice. We have some Muslim kids, they can say to us, call Farid. My friend, I will call Farid, give me his number. Give me his Skype, I will call him. Who is scared? You Muslims are a bunch of potatoes. Who is scared? I keep saying, call me. And I said I will call him. But the coward, he will not even give me his Skype. I will call him. Give me his Skype. I will call him right now. Potatoes. You are a potato. Your prophet is potato and your God is potato. All of you are a bunch of potatoes, and the only thing you can do is this, like Shaitan. Fart. Too much noise. Too much fart. Call him. I'm gonna call him. Where is it? Okay, I called Muhammad Hijab. What he did? He mute him. Hang up on him. Did you remember? Didn't I call? I am the one who called you. Potatoes. All of you are a bunch of potatoes. Look, see me hijab. Did I call? What he did? He hung up on me. After 3 seconds. Potatoes. No, my friend, we spanked him already. We made a challenge for him. I call it 100 spank challenge. Did you watch the video? That is a spank, because if he did not accept, that is a spank. He said he want to debate me publicly. I mean, so why you are making the video not publicly then? If this is not public in YouTube, so why you are making videos for me in YouTube? You see the cowards? I debate him only publicly. Well, how is that going to happen? Coward potatoes. So we made for them 100 spank challenge. We said, okay, let us see who is going to spank who. Let us have a live debate, and I will never hang up on you. You never hang up on me. You speak as much. I speak as I want, and let us see. Everybody will see. But they are potatoes. They are scared. They are terrified. Okay, follow me. Let me send you to Allah. Using the N-word, filthy, like your prophet. Anyway, so those are kids, we don't want to mention their names because they don't deserve it. If they are really men enough, okay, this Christian prince is causing trouble to Islam. A lot of Muslims leave Islam, and now we are going to get him busted. Okay, what we would do? Mimi Hijab, he said to the Muslims, who you want me to debate, this guy or this guy or this guy? They said to him, Christian prince, what he did he debate me? No, he did not. Coward. He have videos he play. Did you see this? I start saying 2 words, he hang up on me. Anyway, for me, it's for our benefit. Remember, if for our benefit as a Christians, if the Muslims make a lot of videos against specifically me, especially with those I'm like, even they post pictures. Like, do you even know how I look like? Not even a single Christian like David Wood do not know how I look like. Sam Shamoun do not. Nobody knows what those pictures you are posting. Have you ever seen me? Potatoes. But anyway, the more they make videos, you see, they are fighting Christian Prince, so he will not deceive Muslims. But I'm not deceiving, number one. Number two, you could not answer me because all what you said in your videos, it's funny and it's stupid. You don't dare even to call me. It will be an amazing thing if those people, they have the courage to call me and say, okay, you said this, show us how this happened. Okay, do it. But they don't dare because they knew they are incapable and they are the scam, they are the fraud. You know why Christian Prince, he opened his Skype, says anyone can call me. They don't do the same. Why they don't say Christian Prince call us? And why when I call them they hang up on me and they don't let me talk? Because simply they are intimidated. They knew they are not in my size. And the funny, by the way, they say Christian Prince don't speak Arabic. Well, let us say I don't speak Arabic. So what? I speak gibberish, like your prophet. And so you can't answer me. I mean, Arabic is my first language. And the funny, like if you see the comment of the Abdul, their prophet himself do not know how to read. Christian Prince, he do not know how to read. My friend, I do not know how to read. I do not know how to write. I'm Muhammad. I am Muhammad. You have to obey me. Stupidity is amazing. So don't waste your time with those kids. We get them busted already, and they have no courage to call us, to debate us. If they have really courage, do you remember the guy who called me? The guy who called me just 2 days ago. Go watch the video. Because he was watching Fifi videos. So he said, okay, I will use Fifi lies against Christian Prince. And I will show Christian Prince that he's a liar. He called me. I said, okay, which one? He said, okay, the story about Paul. Put the same story you put for Mimi. I said, okay, this is the story. Show me where it says what you are saying. He could not find it. Potatoes, they are liars. So Muslims, it doesn't matter what Fifi and Mimi they say. They will say, Allahu Akbar, you are right, brother, you got him busted. I never saw a Muslim, by the way, he didn't get me busted. Not even single one. All of them. For us, the important is they are leaving Islam by thousands. They like it, they don't like it. You can lie as much as you want. I'm showing in the screen. I challenge Mr. Farid to tell us about his private discovery of farting and global warming. No, CP. It doesn't say that, CP. No, it says that, you idiot. So anyway, there are a bunch of kids. I like kids, I don't mind. And the more they talk about me, the more they bring me more Muslims to listen and watch my videos. So I consider what they do something positive. It is positive, you know. It's not really negative. Many of you think it's negative because a Muslim, he will stop by, he will watch. At the end of the day, he will, he have one of two things to do. Either he uses a brain and leave Islam, or say, you know what, this guy, whatever, even if he is saying that, even if it's true, I'm not going to leave Islam. Okay, no problem. At least I did my part. All right? So this is all is for our benefit, and it's not really for their benefit. So let them make videos and enjoy their videos because we laugh at it and we enjoy. The same as, even this guy, nobody is watching his videos. He is so small. But, the Mimi hijab, he is so upset because I spanked him badly after the debate with David Wood. You see what happened, if you remember, when David Wood have his debate, if we can call it a debate with Mimi hijab, he start making mockery, and the majority of the people who present in the place are Muslims, laughing, etc. So it was just a mockery, and David Wood is a very polite person, and that make Muslims think that Mimi hijab, he won the debate. The fact he destroyed Islam, And then I made videos respond to this debate, and I spanked Mimi Hijab with no mercy. And this is what made Mimi Hijab so upset. And then they thought about how we can fight Christian Prince. We are going to do editing for videos. And then we go and we collect videos. As Christian Prince, he's saying to a Muslim woman, suckle me. I was reading for her what her prophet said, you stupid idiot. And your sister, she is a very bad woman. And we played the video. She said something very dirty about Jesus. So look how filthy they're trashy. They could not debate me. They don't dare to debate me. So they think maybe we can frame him. This is their level. So don't go down to their level. Just do what you need to do and continue. In the Middle East, we say, the caravan walk and the dogs bark. Let the dogs. Who let the dogs out? Who? The one who they are gentlemen, the one who they are smart, and the one who can refute us, they are welcome. But they don't dare. I mean, where is the one? Where is the one who is going to refute me? And we want to debate Christian Prince publicly. What is that? Isn't it YouTube publicly? What does that mean? What publicly mean? So if YouTube is not public for you, why you are there? Why you don't go to the street? When the last time this Fifi, he went to the street and he teach publicly? Go publicly. The speaker corners there, they are making fun of you and you cannot answer them. We saw you publicly what you do. We saw you in YouTube what you can do. And in YouTube it's not public. Here we go. I just opened my broadcast. I have almost 500 people watching. I did not even. I'm changing the time. That's why I have a little number. Otherwise we will have 1,000 something. So publicly, not publicly. This is all is just kids excuse. How come they debated many people online? This guy Fifi, isn't it him who debated apostate prophet in YouTube? So how come he accepted to debate the apostate prophet in YouTube? Simply the answer very simple. He can say to him, no apostate prophet, you don't speak Arabic. But he cannot say that to me. They are intimidated, Did he debate apostate prophet in YouTube? He did. He did. Right? So how come he did not say, I want to debate apostate prophet publicly? Even though both of them, they live in England, I mean the same country. I don't live in your country, you potato. Secondly, I don't go in the street and debate people, and I'm not going to waste my time, even my money. Flying, going somewhere, hotel, and why you want to do that? I'm sitting here in my short, and you cannot answer me. Right now I'm wearing my short. I have a cup of tea in the front of me, and the window in front of me, and there's a cat in the window saying hello. What do you want more? What publicly? People from around the earth, they can join in YouTube. There's nothing more public than YouTube. How many billions are using this program? I mean, how public we can go more than this? In order to set an event of 400 people, you need, if it's like in people in the present, they will come. You need maybe a month in advance to set for it, send invitation, reserve a place. Here we go. We just open. In 15 minutes, we'll have 436, 500 people. So, excuses is very easy. And, he is not... don't mention this Nader. This Nader is a kid. He's mentally ill. I feel sorry for him. You guys, you should understand. There is some people, they have mental illness. You should not even get close to them. This Nader Ahmad, he have mental illness. He make fun of David Wood. He have kids who they are like, they have special needs. This guy, he knew, he was sending emails to the Muslims. He want to beat them up. We play karate. Okay, they are kids. If you wanna talk about people, speak about people who have sheikhs, somebody. Why you bring those names even there? I mean, it's an insult to you, insult to us. This guy, he like people to talk about him, by the way. This is the whole issue. Anyway, it's like, jumping in the garbage and you wonder why your clothes get dirty. Don't go there. Anyway, we go back to global warming, and I believe strongly, with evidence of science, that Prophet Muhammad is the best scientist who discovered global warming. And I think we have to, I'm thinking to create a cork to put it in the anus of shaitan. So like every shaitan when he is born, or maybe a welding machine, or you know what, we can use stitches. So we can stitch his anus so he will not fart. And that will save the earth from a global warming. Because Prophet Muhammad, for sure, he is not kidding. He knew what's happening. You know? I mean, I don't care really what NASA says. I care what the Prophet Muhammad is saying, because this is all pure science, proven scientifically to be true, and it's Sahih. I mean, this is not weak, you know, which means this farting is Sahih, is correct farting, you know. And if this teaching here in front of you did not convert you to Islam, I don't know what will convert you. If farting could not convert you, what will convert you? You know, think about it. How Prophet Muhammad was able to hear the fart of shaitan, but nobody can hear it. Only Prophet Muhammad. So you say Allahu Akbar. Oh, I should not say that. Shaitan is farting now. Oh boy, the smell. There is a smell here. Unbelievable. Yeah. So, going back to our topic, global warming, I believe it can be true that is a global warming, but I believe it is true too that the earth have a cycle. You know, like when you install a radiator in your house, oh sorry, it's called air condition, an AC in your house. What happens simply is the air condition is moving the heat from one place, dumping it in the other place, which means it take heat from your house, put it outside. It doesn't change anything. It's not really, there's no change. It's just removing the heat from a place. It's like a vacuum machine, suck dirt from here, putting it there, which means nothing changed. It's the same. It's just a matter of changing the location or changing what is exist already. So the cycle is exist, the heat is exist, the cold is exist, and the earth can go in ice age, as in this article says. Let me see if I can find this article, because it's totally contradicting, and this is scientific article. This is not Christian Prince or Muhammad the madman. This is supposedly a scientific article. Let us see here. I will try to find it. Give me a second. Ice Age. I'm trying to remember what was the name of Ice Age hit the Earth in, I think it was saying 15 years. I mean, look how close it is. Here we go. Actually, this is an old article. I want to find the newer one. But anyway. Okay. Okay, we found an article here. Probably, look at this. Probably won't be an ice age in 15 years. So they are expecting to have ice age in 15 years. Or mini ice age. So I mean, like every scientist, he give you his own theory, and we now we have to deal with theory. Everybody have his own theory. The Guardian, imminent mini ice age myth is back. So look, they fight each other about who is the myth and who is the scientist. Earth is heading for a mini ice age in 15 years. Scientists says. You see, scientists. They say scientists says. Regardless who is, I mean, obviously they are opposing each other. There's a group who speak about the global warming, and there's a group speaking about a freezing time coming. Look here. Global freezing in 15 years, ice age to hit in just 4 years, as whatever scientists they say. So by the way, global warming or freezing, for me, I have a solution for all of this, because okay, let us say suddenly ice age happen and you want to warm up. How you do it? I will teach you a secret. Just please don't share it with your friends. You go back to the Prophet Muhammad teaching. If you are sitting in your room and the room is freezing because of ice age, and to avoid dying, just say Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, and then shaitan, he start what? Doing farting. And the fart is warm. That will warm up your room. And the beautiful about this fart, that you can smell it and you can't even hear it. So all what you do, get like a recording audio of Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, and shaitan, he like, but you don't hear it and you don't smell it. Beautiful. And that will warm up your room, and you will be actually, why you guys are paying money for warming up your house now in USA? We have a snowstorm in USA. You do not need to do pay for gas and etc. Just say Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, shaitan fart in your house, shaitan will be warm. Actually, you might even you have to be careful. Don't say Allahu Akbar too much, because you might even be burned because of the fart of shaitan. It's too much fart, Do you think the global warming is a conspiracy? No, I don't think it's a conspiracy. I believe that there is facts. It's true about global warming, but those facts they are using for in wrong way. And I believe this is a global warming thing is normal, very normal. Same as if like age, I would call it ice time is normal. The Earth have a cycle. It's a cycle, As I said, like the one volcano only can be more than all the cars in the world for maybe a year or two if one volcano erupt. So I mean, that's not really, and even if it exists because of cars, I mean, what you can do about it? It's impossible. All of this is impossible. But I think it is just propaganda at the end of the day, is used for political agenda. Political agenda to control consumers, because if they can adopt such a belief and enforce rules based on this belief, they can generate billions of dollars. As an example, I remember Al Gore, he was saying that we should force all houses to paint the house, all the house, including the roof, by white color. So imagine the companies who make paint, how many billions will make from this. Suddenly you are enforcing, even they want to paint the street with white, which is very nice, by the way. So, they come with they create issues to scare you, and those scary things will make you behave in a certain way. Like when Joe Biden, the vice president of the other Biden, Obama, he speak. If you remember, we have like a virus. I think it's called the pig flu, whatever I call it, flu. They start talking about it. People there start taking vaccine. They spend hundreds of millions of dollars, and at the end, there's only 2 people die from it. They scare the whole world. And Joe Biden, he says, if I am you, I will not go in the train or any public transportation or any airplane. Like, what happened, man? If you hear them, you think that the earth is dying. There's only 2 people died from that flu in USA. Just 2. Yeah, the swine flu. Yeah. So they make it a huge problem. Every TV stations, everybody rush to a hospital to take a vaccine, buy the vaccine, because we will die. You are dying. That's it. Everybody's dying. If somebody's the swine flu. So, and they start killing pigs, and they start killing animals everywhere, and it's a massacre. Poor villagers, like in Egypt, the Muslim, they use this as excuse against the Coptic. So they slaughter thousands of pigs, but there is no flu there, But just because it's an excuse, there's a flu is coming, so we will have to kill all the pigs. And by the way, even this flu have nothing to do with pigs. This flu is called the swine flu, but it's not have nothing to do with the swine. I mean, it's madness. So they always create things to control the consumer You know, if I can spread the propaganda right now that a war will happen tomorrow and everybody need to drink clean water, no more clean water will be like the water will be became poison because of radiation or something. Everybody will start buying water, you know, and everybody will start buying canned food. It's, you know, you can change the market. You can make a human being go crazy, and then they will spend all their saving in something not exist. So like earthquake is increasing. Oh, there's earthquake always. I don't see it increasing. Even some people who they are religious, they try to use this for propaganda. Some men who claim to be prophets. There's many of them trashy garbage people who claim to be prophets like Muhammad. Earthquake, God is punishing you. Make give a charity, give donations. To scare you, and then you start giving donation because judgment day is coming, right? But those earthquake is happening already, normal. It's nothing really, not a big deal. Especially depend where you live. If you live in Japan, every day they have between 500 to 1,200, I think, earthquake every day. Some of them they feel it, some of them they don't feel it. It depends on how tough it is. So there is many they use what happened, what's really happening, for their own fake propaganda. And a global warming, the same here. Muhammad is trying to make Muslims believe that your prayer have a power. And what is the power? It makes shaitan fart, which is convincing, by the way, because it happened to me sometime. Now the Muslim will say, see, shaitan, the Christian prayer is shaitan. So anyway, this is a propaganda used by some powerful media and even big organizations or government organizations like NASA. Not everything there they say is made, let us say, pure science. There's propaganda there. There's always propaganda behind things. There's many agencies they are going to shut down if there is no global warming. Which mean, to make you believe in global warming, for them it's a must to survive their existence. They are receiving billions of dollars through years to do nothing, studying global warming. I mean, there is some ships who supposedly have scientists. They go in the ocean and they study the ocean, and some of them they are specialized in global warming effect. So if nobody believe in the global warming, who is going to sponsor those ships? Nobody. Where they will get their money? So they use a global warming, which is scary for many, to do something else. I don't believe they are studying global warming. I think they are doing their own scientists, which is good. Scientists study, but have nothing to do really with the global warming. So let us say I want to go in a vacation to Indonesia. And I tell you I'm a scientist and I'm going to study volcano in Indonesia. But the fact I'm going there to be in the beach. So they use they use what is really exist for their own benefit, and they scare you more about it. Right? So for me, I'm not really about this, not worry about this global warming thing. Because I believe even animals, don't they themselves they believe in evolution. Don't those scientists believe in evolution? Those, especially the atheists. So they school us about evolution. So what are you worried from? If evolution exist, all the creatures in the earth, they will change the way they are. The elephant will stop drinking water. He will go to evolution. He will drink Pepsi Cola. Yeah. And the crocodile, instead, eating, in the swamp of Florida, he will, he will move to a different place, vacation in Nicaragua, right? No, you see, global warming is just a propaganda. It exists. I'm not saying it's not exist, but I'm saying it's a normal cycle. The Earth have a cycle. It's like we have 4 seasons: winter, summer. This is how the earth is. So the earth have a cycle, and the cycle is moving. They themselves, the scientists, they say to you that the earth sometime it was suffering from ice age. Okay, so ice age, and then now global warming. And then some of them, they are saying, no, we are going to face ice age, not a global warming. I believe whatever happened, it is something normal. If it's ice age or it is a global warming, I think the earth, it is a system created in a certain way to adjust what's happening around it or inside it. And a human being always, fear is the best drive. You see, Muhammad, when he made the Muslims go for war, he used two things: tempting and fear. If you don't go for war, Allah will make your face a face of a donkey, or He will make you. If you don't believe in me, Allah will erase your eyes. But if you fight for me, Allah will give you virgins. And here is the same. If you don't do this, this will happen to you. So we scare the whole world to force people to do certain things. To buy certain things, to spend in certain way. And I will not be surprised if big corporations is behind the global warming sponsoring idea, because those corporations, they will make a lot of money from this global warming. The funny that all those who speak about the global warming, they have four-wheel drive, fancy big cars, and yet they are asking us to stop driving. I don't know if any of you have been in NASA in California. I went to that. I went to Lockheed, which is connected to that NASA, where they make the most powerful weapon. I mean, there, all of them, they are left. All of them. This is most of them, they are left. Like if you are a scientist there and you are not from the left, they will not even give you a good job. Everybody driving big car. I did not see one person driving a car run by the battery. All of them, they are driving the most expensive, fancy, which you do not need it. I mean, why you want to drive a car with a big engine when you are just going from home to work? I mean, what for? Al Gore, who was making speeches about the global warming, asking us to turn the light of the kitchen when we leave the kitchen and the light of the bathroom when we leave the bathroom, he used to take his own jet, his own airplane, imagine, just to fly to make a speech. So they scare you about, don't waste energy, save energy so you can save the earth, don't burn fuel, but they are willing to burn a lot of fuel so to come fly and make a speech. All right. Natural phenomena, my friend Abu Sadat. In order for me to say that word you wrote for me in text, I need like 2 weeks. Give me a time, because I'm like Muhammad. I don't know how to read. Natural phenomenon. I don't want to go there, my friend. I'm just joking. Yeah. So yeah, it's a natural thing. It's a cycle, and things go around, as they say. What go around come back around. Yeah. So it is normal. Even if it's hot or if it's cold, I think it's very normal. But somebody want to scare you and make you believe that the fire you make in your backyard is causing global warming. The fact, the earth is full of magma, and this magma, if little tiny part of it explode, you cannot imagine what will happen to the earth. So the earth exists in a way, created in a way, and the creator who made this earth, he will make it survive as he wish. And a human being, burning gas and burning etc., can increase, let's say, temperature of the earth, but I don't think that will affect really life as they claim. Yeah, I know this mean word. Anyway, this is all what I wanted to share with you. And again, if somebody can make a manufacture so we can stop a global warming, according to Prophet Muhammad, as you see here, because shaitan is farting, If we can find the cork, or if we can ask the scientists who do the DNA change, what if they make a DNA for shaitan? When shaitan give birth to a baby shaitan, he have no anus. This way he will not fart. And can save the earth from a global warming. I know. I think NASA should start talking about, should study carefully the teaching of Prophet Muhammad, starting from splitting the moon. By the way, do you know that NASA, they have a picture of the moon split? The Muslim, they post a picture of a valley in the mount and the moon, and they say, brother, Allahu Akbar, NASA, they discover the crack, which is the Prophet Muhammad. He's, what a crack. You have a crack in your head, you idiot. It's a valley. We have many valleys like this in the earth. And the Quran says Allah, he split the moon, not a crack. What a crack? Not a valley. Those people have a crack in their head. Too much hashish. Yeah, we need to put something in the butt hole of the shaitan to prevent him from producing this methanol farting, which is, according to Muhammad, he eat poo-poo and he eat bones. Poo-poo and bones. Okay. In the 80s, they were warning about Ice Age. I'm telling you, yeah. I mean, they can drive the consumer to buy things because they want to, they scare you. They want to take your money. You spend it. You get scared, you spend it. Right? But regardless if it's true or not, if there is a global warming, nobody can change that. And it doesn't matter if you stop all the cars in the world from going in the street or not, that will not change. That even a stupid idea to say, we can change it. Nobody can change it. Why we don't stop flying? I mean, how much the airplane burn? How many cars they are equal to one airplane journey from USA to Europe or to Asia? Stop the airplanes. Global warming people, and don't drive cars. All those who they are in from the left who keep talking about global warming. Okay, why you don't want to save the earth? Why you don't stop taking your car? Why we don't go back? I want to see Hillary Clinton having a donkey to go to office. Use donkey, but they will not do it. Not only that, each one of them, she have like a fancy car, big engine, and 10 cars in the front and 10 cars in the back, bodyguards, and all of this. They give you a speech, you, the poor you, that you are the one, causing the global warming. Yeah, actually, Russian, they said not many. The many they are talking about, it's going to be maybe, long. This is not many. Many compared to 1,000 of years. You see, this is not really many. So. Some scientists, they're saying that there is an ice age to come, and this is a theory. They keep repeating it. I heard this long time ago, about ice age. Look, this is in the year 2016. This is which year? It doesn't say. This is 18. Here it says a myth. So they are fighting each other. Yeah, but I saw the article just, a few months ago again. It was by a Russian scientist. Let me see if I can find the article. Give me a second. I will change the filter. Maybe we can do that. All the time this year. Let's see this year. Little Ice Age, Back to Future. I don't know, look, there's tons of articles speaking about the Ice Age is coming. Those are 2019. Yeah, anyway, I believe there's too much propaganda involved. and you do not know who is telling the truth about what will happen, and I believe none of them knows what will happen. What is Imam Moraz? You see, look at your name. Millatu Ibrahim Hanifa, just to show you how stupid your prophet. I don't answer potatoes who don't dare even to call me and say you said that, so let us laugh. Tell your Fifi to call me so we can laugh. But look what you call yourself. Millatu Ibrahim Hanifa, just to show you how stupid Muhammad is. Muhammad, he claimed that Ibrahim is Hanif, and Hanif mean kafir. What a stupid donkey your prophet is. Hanif is a kafir, is a pagan. So your prophet Muhammad saying that Ibrahim was a Hanif. He's a pagan. And he is taking the pagan belief of Ibrahim. This is how stupid your prophet is. Yeah. إمام أبو شخة. كيف حالك يا إمام أبو شخة؟ I mean, look who's talking. If they follow a prophet, do you know that the prophet, he pissed standing in the street in the front of people walking by? The pissing prophet. I mean, don't you have a dignity? Prophet, what are you doing? He grabbed his prophet, what are you doing, man? People are walking by, going by. And not only that, they say to him, Assalamu alaikum. I can show you the hadith. This is your best man. He is the one who's causing the ice age. Do you think your prophet was making ice in the desert when he unzipped and he grabbed his private part in the front of women and children walking by in the street? No wonder in the Middle East, all of them, they do it. You will see a Muslim man walking in the street, he take his thing and he start pissing. Women walking by, children walking, he don't care, That's the truth. Yeah, and then they came with rule that you should not say salam when somebody is pissing. Don't say assalamu alaikum if somebody is pissing, because the prophet did not answer when people say to him assalamu alaikum. Look like he is enjoying the moment. La 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 la. الرسول الشخاخ أبا شخاخ. And this is another reason for global warming, I think. Okay. Let us see. I'm looking for the hadith actually. I found videos of Muslims pissing in the street. Oh boy. Let us see. Anyway, we don't want to change the topic, even though it's very, maybe we should talk about it in a different time. Let's see if we can find this one actually. Oh boy. Uh, there's a garbage next to the wall, and the prophet, he came and he you know, he wanna increase the number of the smell of the garbage, so he decide uh, to urinate on the wall of the neighbors. Yeah, amazing. Okay, anyway, yeah, you know, the fly go to the garbage, and the bees, they go to the flowers, you know. The prophet, he well, is that a street he's pissing on? Who goes in the street? Is that a street and there's a wall there? Who is in the street? Hmm? Do you want to call me Mr. the one who don't agree? Not only that, actually, your prophet, he received the Quran when he is doing piss and poo. What do you think? And not only this, uh, the prophet, when he piss, after he piss, he clean his hands by touching the wall. He wipe his hands in the wall. Let me show you the hadith. Hold on, let me find it. Are you there? Where is the Abdul? And look how he cleaned his hands. Okay. What he was doing there? Let us see this hadith here. Yeah, let us see al-Bukhari. All right. Prophet came in the direction of Jamal and narrated him, but he did not return back. Read till he went to Ahmad. What to Ahmad? You know. What to Ahmad? Okay. Let us see another hadith more clear. Yeah, this one, and look, he cleaned his hands in the wall. Let us see this one. A person happened to pass by the Messenger of Allah, may be peace upon him, when he was making water. he was making what? He was making water. How he make water, brother? I mean, what kind of a translation the translation is? Your prophet was making water? You really? How he make water? Your prophet is a water maker? I mean, look at this funny translation. I was looking at the first translation. I did not understand anything from the translation. The Arabic says something, the English says something else. And now look at this. The guy was walking by. Assalamu alaikum, Prophet. What the Prophet was doing? He was making water. This is the Muslim translation to make it look nicer. He was pissing. Hey, my friend, No, you have a house. You can go to your house. You don't piss in the street. This is in the street, as you see, people walking by. So don't tell me at that time. What at that time? What at that time? This is a street. People walking by. As you see, the man walking by saw him pissing. Assalamu alaikum Muhammad. Muhammad did not answer. Why? Because he's busy making water. A man passed by the Prophet while he was urinating. Ah, this guy, he changed the translation here. This is not making water, here is making Pepsi Cola. And he greeted him, Assalam. The Messenger of Allah said to him, if you see me in this situation again, don't greet me. I wish I have a video camera at that time. النبي أبو شخة يشخ واقفا فقال لا تسلم علي وأنا من الشخاخين محمد زعيم المرسلين. So don't greet me please when I'm pissing. Hello. I want to see Muhammad. He's turned his head and he's holding his private part. Hey, next time don't say assalamu alaikum when I'm pissing, okay? Okay, Prophet, okay, I will not do that. This is what happened exactly. Read it. And the guy, he said to me, where it says that kids and people are walking by and women. Well, a man, he said to him, because he's a man. Obviously, there's a kid, this street. Your book claimed that Elijah was naked for 3 years. He was in the desert, you idiot, Abu Sadat. He's in the desert. He's naked in the desert. There's nobody. Do you swim? Do you go in the bathroom, take a shower naked or not? Today. Okay, no problem. You know, we can spank. We have a lot of spanking. Here we go. Do you see it? Your prophet Muhammad saying that Allah, he stole the clothes of Moses because people, they accuse that his balls is small or have a harina. You see? Look, Abu Huraira said that, Prophet said that he was afraid to expose his private part because he had been suffering from a scrotal harina. He one day took a bath in the water and placed his garment upon the stone. The stone began to move on it quickly, and he followed that, and he struck it with the help of the stone and the help of a stone, saying, "Oh my stone, oh my garment!" And he kept running, and then until he arrived between the Jews, and everybody saw his balls, and then they noticed that his balls is big and beautiful. Do you see the story? So your prophet, he made Moses go naked in the street, run between the Jews, just to prove to them that his balls is healthy. Even stones in Islam, they serve Allah and they are thieves. I will never put my clothes in a rock beside the beach. And then brother Moses, look, brother, do you read with me? Abu Sadat, read it. And Banu Israel, the children of Israel, had the chance to see his private parts. Parts? How many of them? Of Moses. And they said, by Allah, Moses does not suffer from any element. So you can imagine the Jewish women there that they see the balls and of Moses, and they say like, wow, like what the heck is that? Do you see it? Get out of here, Abu. No, I did not lie. I prove it. Here we go. Even here, your prophet is making, your God making Moses expose Banu Israel. All the children of Israel, they saw the testicles of Moses. Get out of here, coward, son of Muta. I mean, I showed them in the front of them, and they says, you are lying. You lied. Your prophet is pissing in the street, and women and men and children, they walk by. And here we go. A man who have no dignity. Filthy man. الرسول الشخاخ شخاخ بوال كثير البول مبولة العرب إله البول لم يكن أبو الهول. I never heard about this hadith. Oh, you will hear a lot here. Just, give me a reason to give you a hadith, I will give it to you. You see, if this Abdul did not talk about it, I will not mention it. Yeah. No, CP. It doesn't say that, CP. Lie number 110. Christian Prince says that the prophet he used to piss in the front of women and children. Where it says that? You idiot. Idiot. In the street. Your prophet is pissing in the street. And do you think only one man was passing by? This is a guy who knew Muhammad. He said, Assalamu alaikum. Children and women, they will be shy even to look at him. At this filthy man. Can't your prophet, I mean Mecca is a few houses. Can this filthy man, he hold his private part from pissing for like a few minutes until you go and do it behind the wall of your house? Actually, in Bangladesh, they have a big problem. So what they do, they write Bangladesh, Pakistan, all Islamic countries because of pissing in the wall. So they write in Arabic on the wall, so people will not piss because they don't speak Arabic. And let me find you the news. We are not making things up. They are following their prophet steps. Let's see. At least Arabic language tend to be useful somewhere. Do you see it? Business Insider. Bangladesh uses a sacred Arabic to stop peeing in public. Do you see that, brother? Do you see it? So if you don't want people, because they piss everywhere. They piss everywhere. We talk about dogs, right? Like bzzz, dog, wherever he go, he sniff and piss. Muhammad, he do the same. Look at this. And they are following his step. Pissing everywhere. No dignity, no ethic. In front of the children. The same as their prophet. Exactly. As you see. But brother, look, the prophet, he taught the guy some ethic. It's not right to say Assalamu alaikum when the guy is doing pissing. You see, it's not like them. It should say, sorry, I should not do that here. No, the problem is the guy saying Assalamu alaikum. This is the problem. You see the problem? Do you see Muhammad the problem with this guy now? He's saying Assalamu alaikum during the time of pissing in the street. It's not him the problem. It is the guy, he made a mistake. You should not say Assalamu alaikum when I'm doing bupu. Do you see the problem, my friend? The prophet is schooling the guy. Why? Because he is not polite. Shame on you. Shame on you that the prophet is holding his penis in this situation. What is the situation? The prophet is the prophet holding his private part, his penis. And if you see me holding, don't say Assalamu alaikum. Shame on you. You are a stupid idiot. Learn some manner. So, who is the bad guy? The guy who say Assalamu alaikum, not the prophet. Rude, very rude. Disgusting rude. You should not say Assalamu alaikum to the prophet when he is holding his private part. I mean, shame on you. This is the private part of a prophet, Allah. This is a special private part. Yeah, in this situation. I like the Muslim translation, by the way. And the funny, they say, okay, where it says women and men, women and children. So this road was only for men? Is that a highway for men only? للرجال فقط. Garbage in, garbage out. بيتصدروا في الهيفا يالا. بيتصدروا في ايه؟ في الهيفا. الهيف محمد بيتصدر ويقول له ايه؟ مش شايفني؟ مش شايفني بشخ يا ابو شخه؟ انت اعمى ولا ايه؟ انت حمار يلا؟ طب انا ماسكه. طب سيبه انا سيب. لا والله مش هسيب. لا سيب انت. ايه ده؟ ايه ده؟ ايه ده؟ ايه ده؟ ايه الحلو ده؟ ايه الحلو؟ ايه الحلو الاموره ده؟ ده بروفيت ماسكه وبي ومشرعه. Always the translation of Muslims is really, really so good. I don't know how many here speak Arabic. I wish all of you speak Arabic. It would be really funny because in Arabic I'm a different person, by the way. I can make you die. I can make you die laughing, literally. uh, and you see the problem here. That honestly, there's some people are rude. I mean, you are standing in the street, and you are unzipping your and you're holding your and now a guy you want to say assalamu alaikum. I mean, you stupid idiot. What is your manner? Show respect. The guy is holding his private part now. This is why it's called the private part. But not for Islam. In Islam, private part is public. I imagine myself like I want to debate Farid or Mimi Hijab. And then I will wait until they are pissing. And I will say, Assalamu alaikum. And I will say to Mimi Hijab, did you say Inshallah before you start pissing? Inshallah. Stupidity. Amazing. Oh boy. If we ask any one of those Muslims, do you pee like the Prophet and people walking by, or you don't do that? Do you think this guy, he was rude when he did Assalamu alaikum to your, why your Prophet, he was upset from the guy saying, let me tell you why he was upset. You want to know why he's upset? Who knows why he's upset, you guys? Who really knows why Muhammad was upset from this guy? Anyone knows? You see, we are not hearing the voice, we are just reading text, correct? And that can make a big difference. So imagine Muhammad is pissing, and then the guy, he did not say Assalamu alaikum only, he said Assalamu alaikum Muhammad, which means we saw you, you idiot, you got you busted, you are a filthy man. And this is what make Muhammad feel guilty. So he's upset. Like the guy, he's saying Assalamu alaikum, which means we saw you. You know what I mean? Like if somebody committing a crime and somebody saying Assalamu alaikum, like we saw you, we are here, huh? So Muhammad, he was getting busted, and now he is upset. So he said, don't next time say that to me, because obviously the guy is not saying Assalamu alaikum, he's saying to him, you are an idiot, you are filthy. انت بتسلم عليا وانا بشخ يا راجل؟ يلا اختشي، ده انا العمدة، ده انا عمدة كفر الشخاخين يا راجل، محمد رسول الله الشخاخ الاول. انت اهبل يلا، ده الرسول بيشخ، حتى شخاخه خالص من تبر الذهب. There's a hadith that says that when the prophet he piss, the earth open its mouth and suck his piss and his poop, which is smell like perfume. What was a Muslim want to say to me? I'm lying. Too much coffee? No, he don't have control of it. It's like a puppy. Are you an Albanian? Who's an Albanian? سوريا واضحة يا رجل. By the way, here I have like 100 citizenship, everyone start guessing where I'm from. Some they say Lebanese, some they say Egyptian, some they say Syrian, some they say Jordanian. واضحة. I became Sharkas now. I became a Sharkasi from Chechnya. Imagine, very close. All right. Anyway, I'm a black blonde African American from Japan. Let's see. No, I'm not black blonde. I'm black blonde African from Japan. There's different, by the way. And please don't say to me Assalamu alaikum when I'm doing this. Please, come on. You know, even what my dad too. That's amazing. Because, you know, when my mom and my dad, they gave birth to me, they were hijacking an airplane. So I have like international, wherever they go, they say to them, we cannot let you land, you know, with the airplane. They gave birth to me during the time of Yasser Arafat. Yasser Arafat, not Yasser. Yasser Arafat. Palestine, huh? This guy is saying I'm a Palestinian. Oh, okay. All right. Things is getting improved. You are not Egyptian. I'm not Egyptian. Okay. Anyway. I'm born from light. Shia, yeah. Yeah, and from the grandsons of Muhammad, we are light from light. All right. Anyway, I just wanted to share this topic with you, and I think it's we have to be smarter. You know, don't be under the influence of. There is a global warming. There's a global warming, but I don't think anyone can stop it if it exists. And I don't think those people who speak too much about the global warming, they are even mentioning the issue because they can do something about it. As much as it is propaganda to collect benefit from it. I am from Norway, exactly. You know, I don't know what happened to my blue eyes. Yeah. A Muslim professor tells me that the verse of stoning was abrogated after the death of Muhammad. That is, you know, okay, hold on. How in the world you can abrogate a verse which is you want to practice? I mean, what the point? What is the point? Imagine we have a law, we have to practice, and now you say it's abrogated by writing, but not and reciting, but not by practicing. How stupid is that? I mean, why you are going to take a verse which you will practice? Why you want to take it off? But it's gone. North Korea, yeah, exactly. All right. لماذا لا تفضح نصوص القرآن التي نسخت من الكتاب المقدس? You know, we do that when there is, you know, always we go by a topic. And when we go live on air, or when a Muslim says something, usually they are the one who drive me to go somewhere, you know. Like he says something, I get him busted with it. Oh, please don't talk about the Buruda. What does Buruda mean? African Buruda? What does Buruda mean? I thought you are saying Buddha. Brother. You mean a brother. Brother. Okay. No, actually, we discover why, you know, climate change. You know, we showed you that the Prophet said that Shaitan, he fart, right? So, you know, Shaitan fart, and that explains everything. There's more than 1 billion Muslim a day saying Allahu Akbar many times a day. And you can imagine how much fart that will generate. And that is the reason behind the global warming. And it makes sense. Muslim number increasing by birth. And that means farting increase too. You know, there's a relationship between Islam and farting and global warming, as you see. The Prophet Muhammad proving that. So all what we need to do, we need to ban people from saying Allahu Akbar, because that shaitan will fart. Or we can say, Muslim, can you please say it like not with a speaker or loud voice, like Allahu Akbar, you know? Because suppose the shaitan he fart just because he don't want to hear it, you know, so he don't hear it. I mean, I feel like, how in the world that can happen? The Muslim today, they are using electronic speakers. So how shaitan is going to cover by his farting the sound of the Allahu Akbar? You know, in Turkey, I don't know if you saw it in Turkey, when the adhan started, Allahu Akbar, the Turkish people, they start whistling, hey, like, you know, you don't want to hear it. It's exactly, brother, the same as with Prophet Muhammad saying, those are shaitan. Did you see it? And Erdogan was so upset. Yeah, because most of those areas in Turkey, they don't believe in Islam, and they don't, you know, they don't even respect Islam. Oh boy. Shaitan fart worse than cow. You see, we did not experience. I want to call NASA and ask them about your question, because this is a deep question. The only one can answer this thing is NASA. And by the way, there's a Muslim scientist. They call him scientist. Hold on. Let me show you the video. Give me a second. He told them in TV, brother, that the American, when they went to the moon, brother, they found an X-ray coming from the Kaaba. And then the American, they published that in the internet in public for 17 days. And then because they are afraid that people will, here we go. This is the video. You see it? Ray of light from Mecca. And this can be found in Discovering Islam, but you can find it here in the YouTube. You don't know. Just ray of light. Do you see it? And look at this filthy liar, stupid liar. When the American went to the moon, there was no public internet. Internet made by the Pentagon. It is the Department of Defense in USA. There's no internet, you idiot donkey. So, brother, and when they saw that a lot of Americans converting to Islam, there's no internet, you donkey. When the American went to the moon, there was internet in the houses of America. And why we don't see this X-ray? Okay, now this is a long time ago. Why you don't take it? Muslim, you have satellite now. Take a snapshot of the X-ray coming from the Kaaba. The only X-ray is coming, I see it, is from the private part of Muhammad when he pissed in the street. There was an X-ray. To the point, the guy, he said to him, Assalamu alaikum, Muhammad. So he said, don't say Assalamu alaikum. Do you see it? I mean, those Muslims, they accept any lie. Just lie. I did not see any Muslim saying, no CP. There is no ray coming from the Mecca CP. It's a lie CP. What the heck? And what? They published this in the internet for 17. I mean, why 17 days? I think he said 21 days. I don't want to play the video. They will claim copyright over it. But you can search it. There is translation. You see, there's subtitle. I see it there. Translation made by the Muslims. It's not a true CP. Yeah. What a bunch of a crackhead. And this is in TV. And the guy supposedly is a scientist. Okay, now Emirat, they have satellite. They don't make it. You know, it's made by the foreigners. Egypt have satellite. I mean, many Islamic countries have satellite. They own them. Or take a picture of the X-ray. Why always American discover those X-ray stuff? You Muslim can't see it. The American can see it. Oh boy. By the way, guys, I want to share with you a true story, but I'm afraid if I tell you this true story, you will not believe it. Okay. Once I woke up at night and I found an X-ray coming. Maybe I should not say from where. I'm really, this is very embarrassing. I found an X-ray coming. Okay, I need water. Sorry, it's very hard to say the truth for the first time, because this is a true story. Actually, I'm sweating. I apologize. I need medicine actually, because I feel very nervous. I saw an X-ray. This is once from the X-ray machine in the hospital. You believe it? You don't you? I know what you were thinking. I know what you were thinking. No, it's not what you're thinking. The X-ray was coming from the X-ray machine in the hospital, brother. Unbelievable. X-ray is coming from the Kaaba. Who need NASA and FASA and SASA? I mean, here we go. The Muslim discover things nobody discover. X-ray, and there is, and not only that, the guy, I don't know if it's the same video, he said that the gravity in Mecca is zero. Like what? Zero. The magnetized field, magnetized. Look at it. Magnetized field is zero. If. It's zero. You stupid idiot. If this is true, electricity will not run there. You will not have electricity. I mean, stupidity is amazing. If there's no magnetic field, it's zero. Electricity will not run. I mean, just say anything, any lie to make people believe. And then people say, Allahu Akbar, brother. This is true, brother. Brother. This is true. The same as Muhammad, he said that the city of Mecca and Al-Madinah, there is no, what they call it? Al-Humma Safra. The flu, what do they call it? Let us see. Anyway, so like they will never enter Mecca and Al-Madinah, and then the disease come and kill most of the people of Mecca and Al-Madinah. What a liar. يدخل Let me see. I'm trying to find the hadith. Okay, hold on. This is how the liar, he get himself busted always. Yeah. Let us see if we can find it. Okay, let's see this one. Here we go. Do you see it? And then the disease come to the city and a lot of people die. And potato Muhammad. Muslims, did the plague enter the city of Al-Medina and Muhammad is a false prophet? He said plague will never enter the city of Medina. It's in front of you. Go right now and search how the plague entered the city of Medina. Huh? Muhammad is a fraud officially. And this is Sahih al-Bukhari. You can't say to me it's weak and the garbage game. A lot of people die from this disease in Al-Medina. Muhammad is a false prophet. Right? CP, he said he is ready. He will call him. Our friend, we are always ready to call, and to speak to Muslims. It doesn't matter what their name. And this coward, he will never dare to do so. He knew his size. It's him who is not accepting, not me. I'm here. My Skype is public. Anyone can call me. It doesn't matter who is he. But they are potatoes. Potatoes, potatoes, potatoes. Potato. La 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 will fly over. Ah, he will fly over. Aha. Okay, let him fly. I'm waiting. Let me give you my address. I live under Lot tree in the heaven, next to the Nile River. I mean, have you ever heard of a stupid prophet more than this who claimed that the Nile River is in the heaven of Allah in the sky? And the Euphrates. I mean, this prophet, not only he is a donkey in geography, he is a certified donkey. Muhammad, he opened Islamic Discovery Channel. Finally, he found where is the Euphrates coming from. It is in the heaven of Allah in the seventh sky. If you don't believe me, read it. Forget about those kids. We don't want to talk about those kids every 2 minutes. When you challenge UCP, he want to fly to UCP. Just do it, Abdul. Potato. You see, people who talk about doing things, they are the coward one. If you are a man, just do it. Here we go. I'm here. Call me and get me busted. Potato. No, because there's fake donkeys and there's certified donkeys, And certified donkeys, we have to they earn the respect. They earn the degree. I mean, they did not get it because they have a cousin somewhere, no, in the White House or no. This is, yeah. Muhammad, he went to the seventh heaven and he found the river of the Euphrates. And let me see another hadith. Muhammad, he never lie. I mean, it's obviously. It's not like he make living from lying. No. There is a tree, brother. It's called Sidratul Muntaha, brother. In there, there's a tree. This is the border of Allah. You arrive there, you cannot go after that. There we go. Even the angel, he cannot go there. And this is the airport of Allah. Airport. As you see, this is where they land. Yeah. And there is in there, brother, there's a tree, this tree. You can go underneath of it for 100 years. And look at the description of the tree. Gold. Butterfly of gold. Butterfly from gold? Okay. All of those amazing stories. There is another river. سيحان وجيحان. The influence of the Assyrian. Brother, 4 rivers are from the rivers of Allah in heaven. Sihan wa Jihan, Euphrates and the Nile. So if you are an African, you are from Sudan, brother, or if you are from Ethiopia, brother, you are mistaken where the Nile River is coming from, brother. It is coming from the heaven of Allah, brother. And we have the proof, not from Discovery Channel, from Muhammad, the Prophet of Allah. Allahumma salli wa sallim ala, you know, Rasul al-Shakhakhi wa ali. Okay. The Prophet who pisses standing in the street, not only he piss, but he discover. Amazing. How he knew this? How he knew this? How the Prophet he knew this? That's amazing. La 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 la. Okay, let me see. Hold on. I said to myself, I will go online for 15 minutes. You see, guys, I talk about the global warming. I will finish. What you did to me. I will open my Skype for a few minutes to see if there's a Muslim wanna call me. Maybe, you never know. Mimi, Fifi, you never know. Maybe they changed their mind, became brave or something. Okay, I open my Skype. If there is any Muslim would like to call me? Any Muhammad would like to call me? Anyone? Mayday, Mayday. Anyone? They are brave, but you know, they need to drink some stuff. Any Muhammadan feel like he is brave to call? My Skype is open. Before I leave, my friend, this is your opportunity. Hello? Hello? It's me you're looking for. I think he have a plan. He is going to fly to Japan. Hello? He is not afraid to call me. He is waiting for mama and daddy. And then he will do it. Hello? Yeah, okay. When he, he have a plan, let me know. Okay, your plan. You have a plan, the same. All of you have a plan. The Prophet have a plan to pass when he's standing in the street. Allah have a plan to crack the moon, but nobody can see it. I mean, the plan is working. Obviously. I don't know. All of you have a plan, brother. This is why Muslims watch my videos and leave Islam, because your plan obviously is working. Okay, refute yourself, debate yourself, win the debate alone. Potatoes. Potato, 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 la 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 la. I like to dip the skin. You know what? To be honest with you, Mr. Bean, he made more, he make more sense than your prophet. Mr. Bean. Compare between anything Mr. Bean he do and anything your prophet he do, and you will see that Mr. Bean is more convincing that Muhammad is his God. Have you ever heard Mr. Bean saying something stupid like this? He did not do that. Even Mr. Bean will not say this. What is this? The guy he went to seven heaven, he lied to you, and then he found that Euphrates and Nile River, they are there. Muhammad, he heard about those two big rivers. He have no idea what they are coming from. I went there and I found where they are coming from. Where Muhammad? Tell us, Muhammad. I told you, don't say assalamu alaikum when I'm pissing, okay? Muhammad now is talking. Yeah, Mr. Bahim. Imagine the God of none. I hope you are a Muslim, are you? Hold on. Why I have no ringing? There's somebody trying to call me, but there's no ring. I'm not sure. Let me ask him first. Are you a Muslim? For some reason there was no ring, but I saw on the screen somebody trying to call me. Let me ask him if he's a Muslim. Don't call me unless you are a Muslim. He's not answering. Okay, I think he is not a Muslim. Only Muslim, please call me. If you want a Muslim, call me before we leave. Anyone? Mayday, Mayday. No? Okay. This person is calling me, but he is not answering. Is he a Muslim or not? If he is not a Muslim, hello?
Christian Prince?
Yes.
Yes, I want to say something real fast about the hadith that you posted about Muhammad saying that the Nile and the Euphrates River is among the rivers in paradise.
Are you a Muslim, my friend?
Hello?
Are you a Muslim?
Hello?
Yeah, I hear you. Are you a Muslim? Are you a Muslim?
No, I'm not. No, I'm not a Muslim.
Okay.
But I have to say something. What you just proved actually destroys something that Muhammad said. Because can you hear me?
I hear you. I hear you. Go ahead.
Okay. What you said proves that Muhammad is a liar, because if he is saying that the rivers, the Nile and Euphrates is among the rivers of paradise, he just proved himself a liar, because the earth was created after paradise. So how can they be among the rivers of paradise if the earth wasn't created till after? Since paradise is supposed to be eternal, so how can they be amongst the rivers of paradise if
no? But you see, this is
after paradise?
Yeah, this is not the issue. The issue is Muslim, they believe paradise is in heaven, is in the sky, not in the earth. So Muhammad here is being stupid, because the Euphrates and the Nile River, they are in earth, while he is saying they are in paradise. You see, many Christians do not know that in the Bible, paradise or the garden for Adam and Eve was on earth, correct?
Right.
Okay, but paradise in Islam is in heaven, was not in earth, never was on earth. This is why Allah, he says to Adam, get down, thee, you and your wife and the shaitan, because it was in the sky. So the problem here that the stupid Muhammad, he made the Euphrates as a river and the Nile River from the heaven, which is up in the sky, which is not part of the earth. And he is claiming that this is where they are coming from.
Right. So, but what about this, Christian Prince? Is the word Euphrates an Arabic word? Where does it derive from?
Oh no, none of them I believe is an Arabic word. This is from ancient languages.
If the word now and Euphrates is not derived from the Arabic, so how can Muhammad say that it's among the rivers in paradise? Wouldn't that prove him to be a liar, since say that the Quran is written in Arabic? So why would the title Euphrates be in paradise before it was on earth, when we know that word was derived from the Sumerians? And they are not Arab people.
Yeah, the same goes for the names like Jibril and Mikael and all those things. Why Allah is using those names, which is not for his language, But anyway, the question here is very simple. Euphrates and Nile River, they are earthly river, have nothing to do with paradise. And Muhammad, because he's a stupid fool, he heard about those great rivers, so he claimed that they are coming from, because they don't know where they are coming from. They knew that they are really big, powerful, but where they are coming from, they don't know. So he came with the answer.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right, CP, that's all I wanted to say.
All right, my friend. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you.
Yeah, guys, we say like only when we say only Muslims call, please just do that. Don't call if you are a Christian. I open my Skype for Muslims. I thought I have a fish, but it doesn't turn to be not a fish. Where is the Muslims? Not only that, actually, Muhammad, he claimed that there is a mountain of gold under the Euphrates. Let me see if I can find the hadith. Erdogan, the poor Erdogan, is desperate to find some oil in front of Cyprus. Why he don't look for the gold, which is Muhammad he spoke about under the Euphrates River? Let us see. Here we go. The Messenger of Allah said, the hour will not come and pass before the river of Euphrates dries up to unveil the mountain of gold, which people will fight for 99 years. At the end of the day, nobody will take the gold. It's like a cowboy movie. Do you see it? Erdogan is signing agreement with Libya because he wants the oil between, He is, being a filthy idiot, going all the way to Cyprus. I mean, the guy is desperate to find a drop of oil in anywhere. But there is a mountain. Turkey is bankrupt. There is a mountain of gold under the Euphrates, and Euphrates is coming from Turkey. They get why we could not find the mountain of gold, and not only that, the Euphrates. How we will find the gold? The Euphrates will dry up. But we do not need to dry it. By the way, the Euphrates already is dry because Turkey is sucking all the water. They built many dams. So now, like Euphrates, not much water is coming from it. It's already used. And you do not need to dry the water to find the gold. There's a mountain. You see the word mountain? Mountain of gold. Anyway, I better go and get my mountain of which we can sell it. Muhammad, he knew Muhammad. This guy Muhammad, he is like a radio station of a fool man who cannot stop talking. And the more he talk, the more he do poo-poo. And yeah, they will fight, and from every 199 out of 100 will die. If. And every man among them will say, perhaps I may be the only one remain alive. Yeah, right. True story, true story. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, guys, I think it's time for me to go. I hope you have a good time, and let us hope that we can stop global warming by stopping saying Allahu Akbar, because obviously Shaitan, he fought a lot each time we say it. And please learn some manner. When you walk by and you see Prophet Muhammad pissing standing in the middle of the street, please don't say Assalamu alaikum. This is a bad manner, because the polite person is the one who unzip, he grab his private part, he wave it, and he start pissing around. That is a manner. But saying Assalamu alaikum to somebody is pissing is very rude. Please respect yourself. Never say Assalamu alaikum to Prophet of Allah if you see him pissing in the street, because it is not a good ethic. The Prophet is doing the right thing. He is dropping some water and to irrigate your garden. So if you go outside in the morning to drink your coffee and you have a fence and you see a private part of the Prophet coming in your fence, and the Prophet is watering your watermelon or your tomato, this is a blessing from Allah, and please remember, show respect and don't say Assalamu alaikum. Because if you say Assalamu alaikum to the Prophet when he is pissing, as you say, if you see me in this situation, don't greet me again, okay? All right? So I want you to remember this from now on, otherwise Allah might punish you. Remember, this is the Prophet private part. It's a holy one. And you don't want to mess with the situation. This is a very holy situation. You know? Please respect yourself, show good manner, and don't say Assalamu alaikum, and you will be safe. You know? If you don't do that, I'm just teaching you, like, so you will be safe. Otherwise, the mujahideen, they will come to your house. You say to the Prophet Assalamu alaikum when he was pissing, he have holding two hands in there. Shame on you. That's disgusting. I think this is the best time to spank Muhammad in his in his neck, like, Prophet, we got you busted. You pissing man. You piss in the street, you idiot. Don't you have a manner? Who taught you to do this? Mom. Who? Mom. Mom, she taught you to piss in the street? Yes, Mom, she taught me that. What is that? I'm very proud about my Prophet Muhammad. He's the best. Nobody is pissing as he piss. Nobody pisses in the street as he do. The best pissing Prophet. Good manner. Good ethic. Women walking by, children, who care? You know, because at the end of the day, Islam is a religion of fitrah. What fitrah mean? Like you are natural. Very natural. Well, natural. What natural mean? You feel you're pissed, you grab it, just do it. You know, I mean, natural. Hippie. The hippie Prophet. This is a hippie Prophet. Hippie hippo. I don't know if I should call him the hippie or the hippo. Very close. Thank you guys for being here. May the Lord bless you. Don't forget, download the video, share it with your friends, and don't forget to say Assalamu alaikum if you see a believer practicing the sunnah of the Prophet while he is walking, pissing by. Show respect, please. Take care, and God bless you. And actually, it's a shame to say the word God bless you after talking about all this garbage. I mean, what's wrong with this religion? Can't we find a good thing to talk about? But what you can say, I mean, this is what Islam is about. Garbage in, garbage out. This is the Prophet of pissing. He talk. You are going to be pissed off because he's pissing. And he's teaching you how to piss standing. And sometimes, actually most of the time, he piss sitting. What you can do, bad boy. What you gonna do when I come for you? All right, see you guys. Take care. God bless. Bye bye.